Good morning, folks. Danny here at PARTAY. So, Ken, I saw you walking around in your house all day yesterday, fulfilling your obsession with Crow again, even to the detriment of your own product. Okay? Now, I know you did the one little display on your product, but I believe you saw my analysis on that. But there was one specific statement, because to me, I always look for the little things in between. See, the devil always mixes truth with lies. That's how he snags people. It's a good teacher, huh, Ken? And there was something specific that you said yesterday. As you were walking through your house, you made the statement, "We all know that's not my product." Who are we? Who is we all? Because the we's that I know that you don't know what we know. If you did know, we know that you wouldn't say we know. Which really only goes to show that you don't know. You know? And see, what I know is that there is no company, any legitimate company, that would use you. You're a liability. I know it's easy for you to personally try to sweep all that craziness you just did underneath the rug. But people out here haven't forgotten. They have not forgotten. And what we know is that you are a demented, deranged lunatic at times. And you would be a major liability for any company. I wouldn't hire you to serve tables in a restaurant, much less be any kind of spokesman for my company. And no one would, Mr. Bird. They would have lawsuits out the gazing. On top of that, Mr. Bird, you really have no credentials, do you? See, now, my credentials, and this is honesty, my credentials are an AV, just little certifications I got along the way. But they're not really respective directly to projection screens. That's why I had to spend the last 2+ years self-educating. I essentially broke down some of the curriculum that's taught in optical sciences just so I could get myself familiar with what the heck these people were talking about. And ultimately, what you learn is that, as I've stated before, I stated, Mr. Bird, you mimicked much later on, but I stated initially that it's all about the science of light. So, you like challenges. Here's a challenge. Explain to people Lambert's cosine law. Take a little time to digest it. Maybe a month. And let's see if that little peanut that's rolling around up inside your head can wrap itself around those concepts. Because I don't think it can. You're an eyeballer, Ken. Slap some black muck onto a screen. Go grab you a 5,000-6,000 lumen projector, and you claim that you get a great image. You don't. They're blurry, they're blown out, clipping from left to right. But none of that really matters to you, Mr. Bird, because your concept is that, and it's as simple as this, folks. He figures those people that bought for him, they're not going to be repeat customers. You know that, I know that, right? They're not going to be repeat customers. More importantly, Ken knows that. So what he focuses on is, you heard me talk about neophiles. What he focuses on is trying to present to neophiles on an ongoing basis, because he knows that once people are upset, they're not coming back to him. And the only shot he has is to pretend that nothing that he's done before has ever happened. Like all those contracts that I've heard about over the past 3 years, and yet you're still mixing paint in your basement, not in a commercial facility, You've made these claims over and over and over again. You're like an obsessed broken record with black muck all over it. The record don't work. Your screen doesn't work. And so my question to you is, when are you going to prove it? Because you've never proved any of your past claims. And you lied again, Mr. Bird, because that guy that you were talking about would premiere, bring it and set it up, the movies at your home or event. That guy didn't sign a contract with you. See, you think Crow talked to him, and maybe he did. I don't know. But I did. I talked to him in great detail. And you can call him and verify it. I don't know that he's going to be that interested to talk to you, but you can call him and verify it. And I know that what you said yesterday is a complete and total lie. They use a very specific list of equipment that has to be used if you sign up with them. And your paint glop ain't on that list. So that's what I know. You guys have a great weekend.